Andrew says that he's basing his position on evidence and it is overwhelming, yet the prosecution hasn't provided any actual evidence, and so he's overwhelmed simply by what's been said, not what's been shown as proof. I think he realized that he lost the debate, so he started his feminist attacks there at the end and hatchet job of questions that really didn't get him anywhere. He literally can't defend his position, so he's chasing these aha questions and trying to catch Candace on, but he can't substantiate a single valid point. So I noticed that when he was speaking, he could barely, if at all, look at Candace when he was responding. He was always looking off, and there would be an occasional glance, but that was it. And I find it very telling that those willing to accept the Fed slop as truth with their evidence, all that evidence has been hearsay, and there's no actual proof that Tyler took a shot of any firearm that day of Charlie Kirk's assassination. It's not been reported that there's been gunshot residue or gunpowder or combustion particles that were found on Tyler Robinson's body, clothing, and nor the rifle itself. So based on the evidence presented, the preliminary hearing, investigators, they did not recover any clothing from him that tested positive for gunshot residue, not even the towel that the rifle was wrapped in. So those are very clear indicators that Tyler Robinson didn't take the shot. It's like literally, you shoot a rifle, you're gonna have gun residue on you, and that's like number one, that they know that that's always the case. So if they've got gunshot residue on them, that is a very high indicator that they shot the firearm. But whether he was tested for it or not is just they knew he didn't have it on it. So I don't think that if they did test, they're either not reporting that or they just didn't do it because they knew he didn't have that on him. But the fact that it wasn't reported that there was residue on the towel, only his DNA, that's very telling as well, because if the rifle had been shot and then wrapped in that towel, there would be gunshot residue on that towel. So there's just so many things, so many big holes into the Fed slop. So I'd be curious what your guys' thoughts are on that.